Degradation of a fan base, stroke, hobby. A hobby is started by close friends and typically kept within that circle. There are guidelines within the game and everyone involved is happy to follow them. A friend or acquaintance of the original members begins to play regularly. Because he is in the minority in an already small group, he largely must acclimate to the group's guidelines quickly so that he may stay. Here is the typical tipping point. People who the original members are not familiar with begin to join due to, generally the Greens, talking about it elsewhere. Because non-original members are becoming a larger part of the group, Browns don't feel as pressured to learn the guidelines of the group nor the game. Females join the majority or entirely male hobby in an effort not to play the game but to attract mostly uncontested male attention. Because she is not there to play the game for the game's sake, she gives a careless and annoying attempt at playing the game and generally impedes the whole process. She distracts the non-core members. At this point, the hobby is mostly unrecoverable. Finally, near the end, a low IQ male observes the typical sort of male that plays the game, believes himself superior and feels he could attract girls that are there for attention. He is also mainly not there to play the game, but even worse than the girl, he will likely chide and berate those who try to take the game seriously although it is their community he has entered. At this juncture, the core founding audience is so small in comparison to later mainstream entrants they feel that the only way to keep the game alive, albeit butchered, is to casualize and render it easier to understand. This generally does nothing but make the game less fun for those genuinely playing it for fun, and does nothing for those who do not care about the game. The game has predominantly become an excuse for people to hang out, flirt, smoke, drink or whatever. Now the founders are so disenfranchised with the state of their community, in which they had invested so much time and effort, that they leave altogether to abandon the hobby entirely or start a new group for which the cycle may repeat. What remains of the game that was largely ignored in the past will either collapse due to lack of interest followed by the low IQ males and females leaving to be social parasites on another community, or the game will continue without the founders to be casualized until it hardly resembles the original game at all and will grow in popularity until it gains media attention, forever destroying the hobby.